You know what I'm saying? Let's get into Travis Scott real quick. That's the hottest topic right now.
Man,
that is some bullshit.
First, let's say RIP to the people involved. Condolences to the family. I don't know. I think right now it's at 8 people that died.
That's what it's going to be. It's not going to be no more. It's over.
Is it over?
It's over.
I was hearing so many stories from people that was there, first-hand accounts, that was saying they were seeing bodies all over the place. But those could have been passed out people that eventually woke up and got aid.
Man, look. I seen eyewitness accounts from people that was there, that was taking videos while they was there.
Yeah.
All that scuffling, all that shit was like in the back, off to the side somewhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't in like
the middle.
Like I can see when Travis Scott saw somebody passed out, he stopped the show in the middle of a song.
Yeah.
So obviously, if he sees something, he's going to say something.
Yeah.
But motherfucker, did you see the aerial view?
Yeah, that shit was
so many people.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
So I want to know, how the hell is this shit my fault? It's not like I'm on stage with a security microphone in my ear.
Yeah.
Talking to security amp. I got to be security. I got to run the gate. I got to fucking perform.
Look,
and I got to be the EMT.
Look, I don't think Travis Scott is.
He's not at fault.
But I do think that the people, like, it's going to come down on him in some kind of way. But the people around it, you feel me? You know, they always hire these third-party companies to run the festivals. It's going to crash down because,
But it got to be in the contract that's their problem. It has to be.
It might be that.
Just because somebody's suing somebody does not mean that they're going to win the suit.
Bro, for eight people to die,
somebody going to pay.
The youngest being 10.
I don't think it's going to be Travis.
Nah, he's gonna pay in the public eye, in a sense. You know how we'll shame somebody and in the next moment they'll drop a hot song and we'll love them. In that instance.
Bro, I'm gonna lie. Travis Scott dropped 2 songs like last week, and they slap.
It definitely slap. Bro, Travis is definitely going to take a hit in the public eye. But it's gonna be a lot surrounding that situation.
Of course it is. But you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. They blamed everybody else except all those white guys that I seen fighting on multiple videos. Yeah. I didn't see not one nigga fighting. I'm just keeping it up.
Bro, I
see not one
First
nigga
of all,
fighting.
I understand the mosh pit. I understand being you drunk and you turned up.
Me too.
I've been in the mosh pit before, and I've been in that energy, people bumping around. You don't know these people, and it's cool. But when you mosh pitting so hard that motherfuckers is getting trampled to death.
Well, look.
You got to kind of tone the mosh pit down a little bit, bro.
Because there's difference between a mosh pit at the National or a mosh pit at Alley Cash. You ever been to a mosh pit at like a real big
Maybe
venue?
Not in a really big
Them
venue.
shits are like waves of violence, okay? Like you would get punched in your shit. You would get laid the fuck out. That's what them type of shows be having on. But you know what you getting yourself into. People ask why they have kids out there. Your child and you should not be in the middle of that fucking mosh pit. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I saw a 5-year-old on somebody's neck. A couple of them.
A couple of them.
Bro, I don't listen. My mind wouldn't even think to even do no shit like that. To take one of my kids to.
I mean, it is.
Travis.
Most of Travis Scott's.
It's young
kids,
drunk
under 18.
kids.
Under 18, though. A lot of kids.
They party
15,
harder than any
16,
other ages.
17, 18 years old. Under 21. A lot of kids. Once you let 18 years old, once you let 18-year-olds in,
get it out.
Most of the time they're gonna have 16, 17-year-olds in there too. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's not the first concert Travis Scott done threw.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like because these people died, they wanted him to be some kind of Jesus Christ savior and hover over the crowd off his fucking feet and be like, y'all stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck they wanted from this man. This man was on stage doing his fucking job. Security should have been out there stopping people. Even if you got to body slam a motherfucker from fighting. Like, I literally saw one video, guys were literally like Fight Club. They were literally fighting.
I saw.
But you know what's crazy? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Yeah.
Before we go anywhere else, it wouldn't have been that many people allowed in that venue. I don't give a fuck if it was a festival. If that was like a majority of black show, I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Niggas is not letting that shit go down. If that was I'm talking about, let that have been Boosie Fest.
It wouldn't be 50,000 people.
It wouldn't have been 8 people getting trampled. It wouldn't have let that many niggas in. It wouldn't have been over capacity at a black venue like that. It's not at a fucking Hispanic venue. Let that have been La Raza performing or some shit. You're not gonna have 50,000 people in a venue that only hold 10. You're not having that shit there.
I mean, I
You're
believe
not
that.
doing
That's
that,
true.
bro. And honestly, bro, if that would have been black people in that motherfucker fighting and trampling people, they wouldn't have blamed the motherfucker performing. They would have blamed the niggas in the crowd. Why the fuck are they not blaming the people in the crowd? If y'all can figure out who's who based off of a fucking a millisecond picture of them on January 6th at the Capitol building, you can't stop this motherfucker and figure out who was who called that fight is what set off the chain of events.
Well, first, when they saying that somebody was running around injecting people,
that's another thing. I ain't no nigga
even
shit.
a cop had said something like he was injected with some
That's
shit,
real.
and it caused fentanyl, it caused cardiac arrest.
That's real.
And then you got other people who were trampled.
You know
what I'm saying? So you got two.
Well,
You got two
guys.
things going on.
One of them guys got knocked the fuck out. Like he got beat up.
Damn.
And he was fucked
And then
up.
got trampled.
Yeah, like he was beat. But what I'm saying,
It ain't funny, but it's like, damn.
What I'm saying,
I couldn't imagine being trampled to death. I just
at
couldn't.
a fucking Travis on the ground.
Being trampled.
I don't want to
and-
die in the dirt with people feet around
Bro, I
me.
just keep thinking
I don't
about
want that.
I keep thinking
You know
about
what I'm
like
saying?
somebody on the ground and people still like turning up, but like stepping on them. Like you wouldn't stop to say, "Hey, there's a person right here under my feet."
But the fight and all that other shit that was going on, anybody that was aggressive during that situation should be tried for incite of riot, my nigga. That shit set off a chain of events. That is called incite of riot, bro. That is a misdemeanor charge. You still like, bro, that caused a lot of people ain't running. If a nigga stab you in the neck with a motherfucking a needle and inject you with something and you start passing out, you think that's gonna make everybody in the fucking street start running around and trampling people? Nah, bro, you see the videos. There was like 5 fights out that motherfucker. People were getting beat the fuck up. Like one dude had his shirt off, looked like he just got done lifting weights. He came out and ran up on somebody and punched the motherfucker in the jaw.
Knock out next?
Man, come on, man. Like,
Knock out
all I'm
next.
saying is, bro, like, if that, because of the venue and because of the people that were causing the situations, then they're blaming everyone except the motherfuckers that were out there trampling and fighting.
Travis has an uphill battle, even though he's not at fault, bro. Like, you know, when you the forerunner, bro, this is just what happens.
And then you got niggas out here, black people, of course, out here like, that nigga's a devil worshiper. Anytime a nigga get more money than you, they always call you a devil worshiper.
When you go on Facebook and they have like those,
it's always conspiracy.
It says 16 pictures and then they got a whole bunch of pictures. It was just conspiracies.
Bruh.
I saw one conspiracy about Jimmy Neutron. They tied Jimmy Neutron to the Travis Scott concert because Jimmy Neutron went to Astroworld on the show. Retro World, bro. They tied that shit in and it was crazy. They make so much fucking sense.
They looked at the Astroworld cover.
Yeah.
The Astroworld cover, and they had 8 people on the cover. Like 8 people died. If you look at that cover, it has more than 8 people on it. You can literally see the picture when they tried to like blot out people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're tripping, bro. But my thing is, I see a lot of motherfuckers who ain't been to church in the last 15 years talking about a nigga is demonic. If the devil was going anywhere, it's going to your ass. You know what I'm saying? I literally saw a motherfucker with a cross tattooed on their fucking forehead, and I'm like, you're over here calling this nigga demonic?
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you? Ask God will he approve of that fucking thing on your forehead. You know what that little cross on your forehead, you know where that shit really come from?
21 Savage.
Savage. That was actually a dagger. That was actually a real knife. I'm talking about the cross. You know where that really comes from? The Spanish Inquisition. When the Christians and shit was going around smoking people who weren't Christians.
The Spanish Inquisition, isn't that when race was established, like by class?
It was like basically like if you didn't conform, like if you was a child, they'll murder your family. They'll kill your parents and brand you with the kind of like on harder they fall or some shit. We got to talk about that too. Won't kill. They'll kill your family. They'll kill, but you're a kid. They won't kill you. They want you to have a chance to possibly change your mind, but you're still a bastard in their eyes. Yeah. They will brand you with a holy cross on your fucking forehead. You know what I'm saying? Like that cross on your forehead isn't a sign of I love Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is y'all talking about, bro? And you gonna sit up here and tell me Astroworld don't slap. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me that before this shit happened, you won't jam in Astroworld. Chill the fuck.
Man, look, bro, I'm a big I'm actually a big Travis Scott fan.
I need. Come on.
Those
man.
are classics.
I need.
Butterfly Effect, all of that shit. Those are classics. Come on,
man. The nigga is fucking talented.
Yeah.
Then you got this bitch ass manager. I put that in here. Did you see what the manager said Travis Scott is the worst person he ever worked with.
Isn't that the manager that had a seizure and said Travis left him? Is that facts?
I mean, but then again, I don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Wasn't there. Don't really
I
know the
don't
truth.
know why the fuck are you coming out with this now and you
10
ain't
years
been.
later,
Why the fuck you ain't hop up on Vlad? Why the fuck you ain't hop up on no other blogs and let your story be known?
Because
But
Vlad will let you in there.
then he was like, Travis Scott fakes all his streams and faked all his sales. He said he personally contributed to faking Travis Scott streams.
He snitched on
and he
himself.
had fucking SoundCloud bots that made his streams go up, and album sales go up.
Well, look, let me ask you this since we're talking about festivals.